It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wavernick.
And I'm Brian McClune.
Number 4 in the state, Onalaska boys. They got a rivalry game for their regional semifinal matchup.
Onalaska hosts a Holman team that they swept their regular season series with, but both games a battle to the finish. Winners tonight advance to tomorrow night's regional championship. This one back and forth early on. Tyrell Stutley goes to the hoop, 2 of his 16 points. Gives Anna the 1-point lead, but back comes Holman Jimmy Gillespie. Hits the layup through the contact for the and one. That ties it up at 25. Later on, Vikings again down 3. Robert Hart lines up the triple. It's good, makes it 33 all. And final seconds before halftime, Noah Skipton softly off the glass. Hilltoppers take a 2-point lead into the locker room. Skipton taking over in the second half. No one guarding him. Yep, I'll take the 3. Onalaska up 9. And number 10 doing it all. Misses the first shot, gets the board, and puts it in. 25 on the night for Skipton. Onalaska wins 68-55. They move on to the regional championship.
Yeah, it's tough having to prepare in such a short period of time, but we really got to lock down what we do and what we can do best to get a win tomorrow. We definitely need to come out with all the intensity tomorrow. It's a big game, and just give it our all because the playoffs, it's do or die time now.
Logan losing on the road at Rice Lake, so it's Rice Lake at Onalaska tomorrow night in the regional final game.
We apologize for the lack of highlights from this game, but number 2 in the state, Central, cruises by New Richmond by a final score of 69-29. So tomorrow night, Central will host the winner of this game, River Falls at Tomah. Tomah would have a 28-18 lead at the half. Trevor Shutter adds on to it. Timberwolves are rolling, but River Falls would come storming back to steal the lead. That's when Josh Dalkey does what he does best, draws the foul, hits the shot, ties the game back up. But River Falls would not be denied in this comeback. Sharpshooter Jackson Notek come back to take the lead once again, and they'd ice the game from there from the free throw line. River Falls knocks off Tomah 59-52. What a turnaround season it has been for the Black River Falls boys.
10 wins just a year ago. This season, 17 wins in the outright Cooley Championship. Tigers match up against conference foe Arcadia, who they swept in the regular season series against. First half, Elliott Bird will drive and kick it out to Isaac Cowles. Corner 3 is good to put BRF up 5-0 early. Later in the half, Arcadia would use a little drive and dish of their own. Curtis Weltzian knocks down the trifecta to cut the Tigers' lead 2-1. Later, it's Ethan Anderson doing what he does best. I'm going to guess score.
Yeah.
Crosses up the defense, finishes at the rim to put BRF up 3. Anderson, 23 points. Arcadia plays tough, but Black River Falls survives. 78-67. GET opens up the postseason play, hosting Stratford. Second half, GET's Chris Thompson hits the fadeaway jumper to put the Red Hawks up by 6. Stratford hanging around in this one. Oakley Wrench hits the wide open 3-pointer to pull them back within 3. The Red Hawks look good down the stretch. Thompson finds Kevin Kreisel for the easy bucket. GET goes on to win 66-59.
GET BRF tomorrow night. That should be a good one. Prairie du Chien hosting a River Valley squad. They finished 1 game ahead of in the SWC standings late in the first half. River Valley has a strong lead. Gavin Gillitzer makes the last basket, hoping to give the Hawks a little momentum going into the locker room. Early second half then, Gillitzer has possession, gets the ball over to Corey Check, who glides in with 16 minutes left. River Valley's lead, though, consistent throughout this one. Taylor Knutson looks for an opportunity. Ball goes to Ben Fortney, who takes it straight to the net. River Valley beating PDC 66-37. Also in Division 3, West Salem loses to number 3 in the state, Wisconsin Dells, and Mauston loses a 1-point heartbreaker at Altoona.
Dairyland showdown in Division 4 as Melrose Mindoro hosts Cochrane Fountain City. Second half, Connor Christofferson dialed up from downtown, connects to put Melman up 48-25. Later in the half, here comes CFC. Carter Tayush knocks down the corner 3 to bring the Pirates to within 13. However, that would be as close as they would come. Christofferson hard to the rack, gets the hoop and the harm to put the Mustangs up 65-48. Melman wins 76-54.
More Division 4, both Aquinas and Luther win tonight on the road. So Aquinas will host Luther tomorrow night. Whitehall loses at Durand, and Necedah Falls to top seed Mineral Point.
Coming up, we make 6 Division 5 stops, plus we check out results from the state team wrestling and gymnastics competition. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone.
Bangor began their postseason run scoring 105 points in Tuesday night's victory. Number 2 in the state, Cardinals, back at it again tonight to face Lincoln. Bangor leads this one early 18-6. Justin Rokamp forces the turnover in a little 1-2 step, and it just rolls in. That cuts the Cardinals' lead to 10. And it's Bangor getting it done in the paint. Grant Mankey uses the spin move. Cardinals go up 11, and they would take over from there. Caleb Miedema going to send a pass to Drew Johnson in the corner, and he buries the 3 to put Bangor up by 20. Miedema scores 24. Bangor rolls to an 83-63 win, and Oliva Strum wins by 1 against Blair Taylor, so those 2 winners meet tomorrow.
So 2-seed Royal at home against Plum City Elmwood. Quick start for the Panthers tonight. Seth Brown getting the ball down low with fadeaway jumper. First 2 points of the contest. Moments later, it's Dane Heyer. He gets the steal off the defender, flies down the court, and able to hit on the contested layup. Nice one there. Brown also making plays on the other end of the floor. Here he gets the massive chase down block. Panthers quickly spring back up. They use a terrific ball movement. Jaden Enzenbacher alone in the corner knocks down the 3. Crowd loving that one.
That's a play of the night
Royal
nominee
goes
right there.
65-39. Royal to host this game's winner, Hillsboro at Independence. First half action, Independence Jesse Pintock hits the 3-pointer to put the Indies up by 3. Hillsboro answers right back. Peyton Miller drives baseline and will lay it in. Tigers trail by just 1, but later more Indies and more Pintock. This time the nice pull-up mid-range jumper. Independence wins this one 54-47.
To the other 1 seed in the sectional, Seneca. They host Schellsburg. First points of the game going to Seneca. Cody Ostrander hits this 3 from the top of the key. Nothing but net. Later on, it's Noah Allen getting in on the action for Seneca with a hard drive and finish at the rim. Seneca goes up by 5, and then here is Seneca on the fast break. Jared Payne takes it all the way, flips it up, circus shot goes in. Seneca in control, and Seneca wins 56-43. They'll face this winner 4-5 matchup as Wazeeka Steuben hosts River Ridge. Drew Zimmerman on fire for the Hornets tonight. He catches a pass from Carter Lomas and tosses in a nice layup early in the first, putting the Hornets in the lead. Later in the first, Isaac Bryan recovers possession of the ball. A quick game of keep away and a 3-pointer for Braden Fulbrecht. Then it's Nick Beanish collecting the offensive rebound. His putback is going to be good. Wazeeka Steuben wins 60-51.
Ridge and Valley showdown as Kickapoo travels to DeSoto. DeSoto up 22-11 at half. Try to extend their lead off the fast break. Isaiah Zink to Brock Zenner. Zenner at the wing for the transition 3. But Kickapoo showing life here as Owen Kaufman buries this corner 3 to cut the lead to only 8, 37-29 DeSoto. And in the end, DeSoto too much. Great ball movement leads to this mayup for Dylan Chappis. Puts the Pirates up 10 again. DeSoto will go on to win 46-34. And one more score, Emmanuel falls to McDonell Central. The state gymnastics meet gets underway today with team competition.
A pair of teams from our area qualify. West Salem Co-op ends up placing 5th in Division II with a team score of 134.5. Viroqua Co-op finishes in 10th place. Division I state team wrestling gets underway tonight. Holman beats Arrowhead 39-35 in the quarterfinals. Then the Vikings get an 11-5 decision victory from Reed Williams in the final match of their duel against Burlington to win and advance to tomorrow's state championship. They will face Stoughton for gold. At the Minnesota State Wrestling Tournament, Winona's Ryan Henningsen and Caledonia Houston's Zach Schneider advance to tomorrow morning's semifinal round.
Coming up, an almost 2-decade-long streak comes to an end today for the Badgers basketball team. The Highlight Zone will be right back.
Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. It's time for our play of the night.
So let's go back to Royal and Plum City Elmwood. Just so many great plays on this one. Seth Brown, the chase down block. Here comes the Panthers the other way. Nice touch pass to Jaden Enzenbacher. Knocks down the corner 3. 4 out of the 5 players on the court involved. Team play of the night.
Nice. Well, Tonight went so well, let's do another Highlight Zone tomorrow night. We got state gymnastics, state team wrestling, girls sectional championship, boys regional championship. See you then. Good night.